I think it's been increasingly apparent, not only to me. I'm familiar with the history of Israel, so none of this comes as news to me. But Israel has unmasked itself before the world. The ICJ has said that this is a genocidal regime. But whether they do or not, and whether the UN is capable of acting or not, it's increasingly apparent to masses of people, to humanity of all nations across the world, just the true genocidal and frankly inhuman, fascistic nature of the Israeli regime. We had their ministers in the very first days, I think October the 8th, saying that the Palestinians were human animals and would be treated as such, that they would cut off food, fuel, water, electricity, all of the wherewithal of life, that they would systematically expel people from Palestinian citizens, human beings, men, women, and children, from the north of Gaza to the central zones, then from the central zones to the southern zones, then from the southern to the western zone, and then relentlessly continuing to bomb and quite clearly targeting, civilians. All of this has unmasked any semblance, any claim that Israelis might have had to humanity, to self-defense, to a retaliation. No, the world has clearly seen Israel is a criminal, apartheid, settler-colonial regime. It's thick as thieves with the British and US imperialists in particular, and it's doing their dirty work. Yes, a genocide against the Palestinian people, but increasingly over the last days, and with the criminal, assassination of a national political leader, another national political leader, not only Ismail Haniyeh, but now Hassan Nasrallah, they've escalated the stakes and made it absolutely clear they're incapable of living in peace with any of their neighbors and any, actually, human being, certainly any Arab, any Iranian, any Palestinian who is not prepared to live as an abject slave.